This year's been totally different. And it started last year with Antonio Brown and Facebook Live. In fact, even before then, 2 years ago, LeGarrette Blount quitting in the middle of a game, after a game, being released, flat out released, helping the Patriots win a Super Bowl. Le'Veon Bell's holdout. Antonio Brown knocking over water coolers. The anthem situation a couple of weeks ago. Al Villanueva. Tomlin. What do we do? Roethlisberger, maybe I don't have it anymore. In the offseason, Roethlisberger, maybe I'm going to retire. This is very rare. This is not the normal course of events in Pittsburgh for the Steelers. And now, Martavis Bryant, after losing an entire season because of a drug suspension, now wants to be traded. And yet, yesterday, after looking like absolute puke against the Jaguars 2 weeks ago, yesterday showed exactly why the Steelers are one of the most dangerous teams in football. Yesterday was about that defense going on the road and completely throttling, at that point, the most dynamic offense in football. They gave the Chiefs no breathing room. None. We don't see a lot of great defense anymore. The rules are not set up for that. It's set up for the quarterback to throw the football a lot and wide receivers to be wide open and quarterbacks to have space and time to throw and defensive backs not being able to really do anything about it. You can't hit a quarterback, you can't hit a wide receiver, and everything is about going downfield. Yesterday, the Steelers' defensive effort was sublime. They collapsed all of the space that Andy Reid worked so hard to create. Andy Reid's offense is great because he figures out creative ways to create space. It's by movement on the offensive line. It's by movement in formations. It's by bubble screens and fakes and deeks and all of these types of factors that end up on the football field discombobulating the defense. And when you play them and you run them at a high speed like the Chiefs, it can be a thing of beauty. The Steelers shut it all down. They suffocated the life out of the Chiefs' offense for 3 quarters yesterday. And really, the one big touchdown that Alex Smith threw to DeAnthony Thomas was an underthrown ball on a broken play that the Steelers' defensive back gets turned around, and Thomas makes a couple of moves and then gets into the end zone. But largely, the Steelers played one of the best defensive efforts of the entire season yesterday, completely squeezing the life out of the Chiefs' offense and making Alex Smith look completely uncomfortable, which is not what he's looked like the entire season. And then the flip side is feeding the rock to Le'Veon Bell 32 times for $179. Le'Veon Bell was at his perfect, brilliant best. I've never seen anything like this. I could not tell you any other running back in NFL history that reminds me of this. Take the handoff, wait, pitter-patter, and then go. Everybody's always taught, hit the hole, go forward. Don't mess around in the backfield. You've got to make your decision quick. React. Le'Veon Bell goes against every normal teaching lesson for a running back. He is wait, pitter-patter, slide step, and then go. I mean, it's amazing. And what did they do? They didn't force feed Antonio Brown. They didn't make Ben Roethlisberger throw 40 times a game. They gave it to Le'Veon Bell, and they just were willing to play a grind-out, Cobra strangle you type of game. Le'Veon Bell was brilliant. And then Antonio Brown, one of the best wide receivers in football, takes that deflection, takes it to the house. And again, he's one of the only wide receivers can do that. Yesterday, the Steelers showed every bit of why they are one of the most dangerous teams in football. When they play like that, they can beat the Patriots. They just beat the Chiefs. They've got the Chiefs' number. They can beat the Eagles. They can beat the Falcons. They can beat anybody on the NFC side. If they play like that, the Pittsburgh Steelers are the best team in football.